Hello, and welcome back to Mom Life Rewritten, where we are rewriting the rules on what mom life should be like and unlearning the burnout. I'm Sally Bisbee, certified life coach, professional organizer, custom crafter, mom of three, and just a mom with a mission to help people get more time back in their life. So, today, what I'm going to talk about is nothing sexy. It is just a really easy way to gain more time back in your week. This past week, I was on a coaching retreat down in Arizona, and one of my fellow coaches asked me a question, and it got me thinking. I was like, I should probably talk more about this. So, her question was, if you were to have one piece of advice for a super overwhelmed mom, what would it be? And it took me a second because the thing is that everybody's overwhelm is different. And so while my answer was kind of a blanket answer, it led to what I'm going to talk about today. And so my answer was really looking at your life and figuring out what's the one thing that causes you the most stress as a busy mom, and then what can you do to change it? And so, anyways, this conversation led us into online grocery orders. And so I asked her, I'm like, do you do online grocery orders? And she's like, no. I said, I get a lot of people are resistant to it. And the number one thing when I tell people I do online groceries orders is, oh, but I really want to pick out my produce on my own. I'm here to tell you that I have been doing it 4 years, and very rarely do I have any issue with produce. And when I do, I mean, there's been times where I've gotten you know, not case, whatever, container of strawberries, and maybe there's been a little bit of mold on them. I just go back to the app and click that I got something moldy, and they give me my money instantly back. Now, it doesn't help that then I don't have that container of strawberries, but there's a way to go around it. And so, anyways, I want to just tell you my little bit of process because this is really going to lead into the meal planning, which is another thing when I ask moms, like, what's the number one thing that stresses you out about mom life the most? I can't tell you how many people have told me meal planning, which I get it. It stresses me out too. It's not my favorite, but I'm just going to tell you my simple systems. So, first of all, I started online grocery shopping years ago. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. It's probably been 7 or 8 years. And it's been a game changer. Not only does it give me that, honestly, probably an hour of time back each week, it also helps that I don't end up with doubles and triples of items or coming home and being like, crap, I missed those like very two key ingredients I need to make the meal I want to make tomorrow night. And so I personally use Instacart. Um, and they have a free subscriptions all the time, but it's $100 a year, 99. I think it's $99 a year. You can shop at multiple stores. It gives you money back. Every time I shop, I get money back. So if I place like let's say $100 grocery order, I get $6 or $7 back. Well, if you times that by 52, I use it every single week. It's well over the money I get back is well over the $100 I spent. So I come ahead in it and I just justify it that way. And it's just the ease, right? So, a few things. I have a constant grocery list going in my drawer. I just have a junk drawer, and I've trained my family, mostly my husband and my older daughter, that when we use something, we use the last of it or it's almost done, put it on the list. Then I know like what we're almost out of. So we go off that list. And then also, when you go into the app, if you've never done it before, when you go into the app and start a new grocery order, for those local, I do a lot of my grocery shopping at Aldi. I don't buy meat there. It's a weird thing. I don't. We get our meat at Sam's Club or Hy-Vee, but it has most of the things, and we go through a lot of produce here. So tons of fruits and veggies, and it's so much cheaper. And and it's good. We love it. So, anyways, when you go into the app, you pull it up and it'll say buy again. And so it has the list of everything that you frequently buy. And so for us, like we go through a lot of the same staples. I buy eggs and milk and strawberries and raspberries and blueberries and bananas and string cheese and a loaf of bread, all those things. Like I buy those every single week. Boom, takes the like mind work out. I just picture like it's been so long. Like I'll run into a grocery store every once in a while and grab things, but it's been so long since I've had to do a full grocery order in a grocery store. But I just know that there's times where like you walk aisle by aisle and you get all the way to aisle like 12 and you're like, I forgot that thing that's all the way back in aisle one. So now I got to go all the way back to aisle one and then come back here. And it's just so nice. It's right there. So not only is that just ease, right? There's also the ease of, okay, like, do I need more butter? We use butter at our house. Do I need more butter? I can literally just go open the fridge quick, like, oh, nope, there's two things in there. We're totally good. Um, so that makes it really easy. Also, when it comes to meal planning, like I keep meal planning super simple. I think out thing like Monday we're gonna do tacos. Tuesday we're gonna do chicken breast and a veggie. Wednesday we're gonna do homemade pizzas, like super simple. But then I can also be like, okay, do we actually like tacos? I can run through and just, type it in. Taco shells, check. Lettuce, check. Cheese, check. Sour cream, check. Tomatoes, check. Whatever we want to put on it. We eat very American tacos, just if you're wondering. But just like it's so simple. It's so simple. And then I've just got into the habit. I do it every Saturday night. And then we get up and go to church on Sunday mornings. And then we go pick it up after church on Sunday. And then we have food for the week. And it literally just gives me back freedom. I don't have to bring my kids into the grocery store, um, which is amazing, by the way. It's amazing. So this mom I happen to be talking to, her kids are little. They're 2.5 and 10 months. And she's like, right now I bring them both into the grocery store. I'm like, oh, bless your heart. And honestly, they might be at the age where like they sit in a cart and they're good. My kids are, well, 7. What is 7 today? 7 and almost 10. Um, and they'll go through a grocery store with me, but they'll also be distracted. They'll ask for tons of things. They'll inevitably try to fight once when we're in the grocery store, all those things. So it just brings this whole thing. Also, I can place a grocery order and then send my husband to pick it up. I don't know. There's so much ease. I was just gonna see, I took notes to think about this stuff. There's just so much ease to it. So anyway, long and the short, this friend of mine who is a coach who I was talking to, she's like, okay, I'm gonna try it. And so she went home, she tried it. She sent me a Voxer, which is a voice message, and it was like, oh my gosh, I tried it. She's like, this is life changing, like seriously, life changing. It just gives you back so much, and there's just so little thought to it. There's a little thought. So I just want to challenge you. If you do not online grocery shop yet, try it. I mean, so many places have it. I do Target pickup order. That is like one of my favorite things. I mean, type in and at Target, there's no minimum. You can literally order one thing. I try not to do that, but there's certainly days where I'm like, we live in Minnesota. It's freezing here. I'm like, I need 6 things, and I don't want to get out of the car and bring the kids in there. And inevitably, they're going to want to look at the toys and, have that whole fun, like, we're not getting toys every time we walk into Target, that battle. So I just do an order. It's ready within 2 hours. You pull up, they bring it to your car. Sam's Club does it. I mean, all these Costco, like, all these places do it. So I just want to challenge you. Try it, see if it will just help take that burden out. Much Mom Life is one of the most common things I hear all the time is there's just never enough time in the day. And so I honestly, in my own life, now help other moms do the same of how do we get more time back in our day? And this is an easy way to get at least an hour back in your week to stop going out and doing the grocery shopping, making it easy and repeatable and just know that process to it. And on that note, leading up to the easy meal planning, one of my favorite parts of my Real Mom Society, which is my membership for moms to show up as their real, authentic self and gain, relationships with other moms going through the same messy middle part of motherhood. But one of the things is every week I post an easy weekly meal plan for you just to take the thought process out with just new ideas that maybe you haven't thought of, or maybe you have and you're like, oh, I forget. Like planning dinner doesn't have to be super hard. I mean, today for me, I literally took chicken breast out, put it on a plate on our stove to thaw out. And for dinner, we will have a chicken breast, probably baked with some seasoning and a veggie. Like we keep it super simple. I'm not gonna lie and say my kids eat that. My little one, actually my daughter will. My son will not eat chicken. So he'll have something else. He'll have noodles or something, which isn't. I wish all my kids ate everything that we eat. They don't. So I'm not going to lie about that. I'm pretty honest about it. I have two picky, very picky kids. But keep it simple. Keep it simple. Meals don't have to be fancy. They just need to be easy with good substance. And yeah, so just want to challenge you to try doing some online grocery orders this week. Get that time back. If you haven't yet, come join me in Real Mom Society for the month of October. It is just $19 a month to join. That price is good for as long as you stay in it. All sorts of things to just help you gain time back in your day and while also building a village of awesome moms around you. So I hope you have an awesome one. And don't forget to like or subscribe to this so you're notified when I put out new videos each